Hello everyone, my name is Jonathan Lomblet, and today I'm going to tell you about Alzheimer's disease. Alzheimer's is a degenerative brain disease that causes dementia, which causes a gradual loss of memory, judgment, and ability to function. The memory loss is the most common sign, but others include agitation, restlessness, withdrawal, and loss of language skills. Some statistics is that it happens to folks around the age 65 and plus, and affects an estimated 4.5 million Americans, but that number is expected to go up as the average lifespan of American is going up thanks to advancements in medicine. Many genes are supposedly linked to Alzheimer's disease, but today we are only going to talk about one, the one with the most blame, the PSEN1 gene. The PSEN1 gene, or the prenicillin-1 gene, provides instructions on how to create, you guessed it, penicillin-1, which cuts apart proteins into peptides. 150 plus mutations have been linked to this gene that have been identified in patients with Alzheimer's. These changes cause an abnormal production of penicillin-1 protein, which leads to an overproduction of a toxin known as amyloid beta peptide, which builds up and forms clumps that kill nerve cells. As PSEN1 is the leading known genetic factor for Alzheimer's, tons of research has gone into studying and finding out what causes the mutation, etc. A study published in 2014 on the Mendelian genes linked to dementia, APP, PSEN1, PSEN2, GRN, MAPT, and PRNP. The study was done on 141 late-onset Alzheimer's disease patients and 179 elderly controls in the UK. The study concluded that all were suspected of being potential links to Alzheimer's, but only PSEN1 and PSEN2 having correlation to late-onset Alzheimer's disease, while the other genes just didn't quite. Some believe that these gene mutations are deterministic, meaning that if you have the mutation, you get the disease, but others think it only elevates the risk of getting Alzheimer's. It only gets higher with environmental factors like nutrients, pollutants, chemicals, physical activity, and nutrition. An article talking about Alzheimer's and the epigenome goes and describes how the little things in our life cause a big ripple that affect us later in our life, which one article says is that we should probably up our intake of B vitamins to help prevent getting the Alzheimer's disease. In a different article, one pulled from NCBI, saying how we should avoid high-fat diets because studies have shown that creatures that intake high-fat diets have been linked to getting Alzheimer's disease, as their study did, showing in the case of rodents. Another environmental factor is the presence of tobacco smoke. Both smokers and non-smokers study over 2,700 Chinese non-smokers over the age of 60 concluded that exposure to tobacco smoke does in fact raise risk of developing Alzheimer's disease, even for people suffering only from secondhand smoke. So, in general, we should just ban smoking from public and keep that hookah in the garage. Now that we are aware of what we are trying to
Created using Powtoon.